Hello my fiery friends, the Infernoman here with our midweek magic event. And what are we playing this week? Oh, no, we're playing Alchemy. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a fan of Alchemy, so we're just gonna keep this short and sweet today. Let's just show you the deck. So for this week's deck, we're gonna be playing Selesnya Magecraft. I know, we played last time one of our last events with Alchemy. I believe we did Magecraft? Yeah, we did. Again, Magecraft actually I just think is just a really sweet ability, so I'm just going to go with it this time, guys. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but the deck is a little bit different from the other one we played, so we're going to be focusing a little bit less on certain cards that we were used to already, and we're going to try to focus a little bit more on pumping this time around. So real quick, the deck tech for you, we're going to be, of course, using, no surprise here, Clever Lumimancer, and we're going to be using Illuminator Virtuoso. Those are major creatures that are going to try to pump up as much as we can. However, we're going to try to have a little bit more buff with Leonin Lightscribe and Luminarch Aspirant. Because of how Alchemy works, unfortunately this card is technically nerfed a little bit, but it's still not too bad because it still will pump up our creatures and give them a lot more damage to push through. Speaking of pushing through damage, you're going to have copies of Wild Shape, which can be flexible for either giving a hexproof for our creature, blocking with Reach, or turning our creature into a 3/3 elephant with Trample, which is really helpful for us. Additional protection with Tamiyo Safekeeping and Snakeskin Veil. To push through the damage along with Wild Shape, you'll also have a couple copies of Charge Through to not only gain Trample on a creature, but also to help us draw a card. Blizzard Brawl is your pseudo removal as long as you have 3 snow permanents out on the field. And then for a little extra pump, we're going to be utilizing Guiding Voice, which can also help us learn. We have a learn sideboard, which we'll go over in a second. Homestead Courage to also give a +1/+1 counter, allowing us also to utilize it again with Flashback. And of course, it gives our creature Vigilance. And then for a little bit of removal besides the Blizzard Brawl, we will also use a full set of Skyclave Apparition. Honestly, I hate this card when I have to deal with it myself. But in this deck, oddly enough, I think it's actually pretty sweet for us. So that'll get rid of anything we need to, since we are mostly an aggro deck. And then a single copy of Show of Confidence as our finisher if we could just turn out a bunch of our 1-drop spells. Land base is pretty simple, cut and dry. 8 snow permanents that are plains, 6 that are forests. Some Arctic tree lands, they're tap lands, but again, they do count as snow lands, so we do need them. And if everything else gets blown up, we'll have a couple sets of Faceless Haven. For that sideboard of utilizing lesson cards, pretty much it's substandard at this point, which you've expected. Environmental Science, Reduced to Memory, Containment Breach, Inkling Summonings, Pest Summonings, and 2 copies of Expanded Anatomy for a little extra pump. That's basically it, guys. Again, I'm sorry, I just don't sound very confident in this. Not that I don't think the deck is good, it's just I don't care for Alchemy. But if you just want to at least get your free wins in and just get some free cards, give the deck a try, and I'm sure you will not be disappointed. But as always, before we jump into the gameplay to show you how the deck is meant to be played, as always, if you do enjoy any of my content, please make sure to give a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so you can enjoy all the deck techs, booster pack openings, gameplay, and so much more on the channel. But in any case, let's go ahead and just jump into the gameplay, and I hope you enjoy. That's all I have for you today. Thanks again for watching, everyone. And just remember that no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. Later.